We're in Wakulla Springs, Florida, which is just outside of Tallahassee, and this is where they shot part of the scenes for The Creature from the Black Lagoon. So we're going to go and take a boat ride, maybe see some of the actual places where they shot the scenes and hang out.
This is where they filmed The Creature of the Black Lagoon. You'll see some clips. We actually filmed where they were filming back in the swamps there. Anyways, they also filmed some Tarzan movies with Johnny Weissmuller, where I learned the famous Tarzan yell. I won't do it here, it'll scare the kids. Anyways, they also filmed Sea Hunt and a few others.
They also told us, I thought this was pretty cool, on the boat tour, he was saying how the first actor that was going to be the creature found out that they were filming here in Florida in the Springs and that there were gators and snakes in the water, and he was like, nope, not going to do it.
Pushed out. Which
makes me feel really brave, because growing up, we swam in springs like this all the time. We would go tubing, floating down the river, and I think we kind of knew that alligators were a possibility, but we just told ourselves that we were safe so that we could have fun.
Like, grab your toes.
And we drank lots of beer, and that gave us courage, I guess. I don't know.
And
cool
maybe
place.
The beer scared them away. Anyways, if you're in Florida, it's a cool place to come take a look. If not, watch Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yes. You'll see where they filmed it. And actually watch it first and watch some of the Tarzan ones and then come here, because it's actually really cool when you do that. So my head is spinning.
Wakulla Springs.
That's probably what this area looked like 500 years ago. It really hasn't changed very much.
Yeah.
The current always wants to take me that way. I don't want to lose my job. They're very still during the day. They're warming their bodies and they store up energy, and at night that's when they hunt. All those bumps you see on the alligator's back, they're called scoots. It's part of the skeletal system, and that's how they disperse energy around their bodies.
Do you see it now?
Wow. Fish?
Yeah!
Their tails are so powerful, it enables them to really jump really high. They could jump over someone as tall as me, which I hope never happens to me.
They can jump?
When they fight, there's a lot of jumping going on. This big bald cypress tree to the right, that's the one that's 650 years old.
Wow.
See all the knees around it? That's all part of that tree.
Wow.
They do a bore test.
That one.
I don't know the whole procedure. It didn't harm the tree, but the smaller one to the left, the crooked one there, it's actually the same age. They did a test on that one. It's 650 years old too, but has a different system of nutrients, so it didn't quite grow the same.
Wow.
I'm sure it's a little bitter about that. So people like to do that too. Lifeguard here, and an FSU student named Rico Browning. He put on the suit, and it's more like a flotation device at first. They had to put lead in the creature suit so he actually sink in the water. He went on to do two more Creature from the Black Lagoon movies, and he went on to produce the show Flipper and the show Sea Hunt. And he helped with some of the underwater scenes in early James Bond movies.
Cool.
So he did all right. He's in the Florida Hall of Fame now. But we're getting very close to where they did some scenes. And on the right, when they were filming the scenes where he brings his victims to his lair, that's where we are. This is his lair, up ahead on the right. If you watch the movie, you'll see some of these same trees. It's a classic movie. And it's pretty creepy back here. I can imagine a creature like that being here.
Yeah. That's where the creature lived.
It was a 3D movie when it came out as well. Pretty scary back in the 50s.
Is the Tarzan tree gone?
Do it now?
Is the Tarzan tree gone?
Yeah, we passed it back there. It's like, it's so far underneath the water, it's almost pointless to point out, but there was a sable palm stump that we passed back there, and that was a tree he swung from in those movies, but it fell down during a '06 hurricane, I'm told. And they left a lot of bones down there. To this day, there's tons of mastodon bones down there. They wired a complete one back together. They named him Herman for some reason. And but if you want to see Herman, I'll go up to the RA Gray Museum in Tallahassee. You can see the complete skeleton of a mastodon.
Wow.
So as you see, it's pretty shallow. If you look in the water here, we're on the shelf. In about 100 yards, it's going to drop off, and we'll be in 70 feet of water. And then as we get closer to the dive tower, it's more like 120. They've explored, scientific divers have explored about 35 miles of the cave. And the cave actually goes underneath the lodge as well.
And now, I'm going to sneak up on Randy as he sits in the park bench, all quiet, enjoying the spring. I'm going to sneak up on him, and I never can surprise him. Never mind. I was going to pretend to be the creature. Whoa! Check this out.
Well, hi. Yeah, she's just digging for eggs.
Don't worry, we're not going to bother you.
Well, hi there.
Randy's just going to talk to the animals.
Hi. That's a cooter.
Oh yeah, they are called cooters, aren't they?
Come up close. Nice cooter.
You're one pretty cooter. Wow, so this is the house of the guy who made the state park. I forgot to get a shot of the outside. I'll do it when we come out. It's built in the 30s, I know that. Oh, whoa! Wakulla Mastodon.
Look at teeth.
Recovered from Wakulla Springs in 1930. What? I'm amazed. They were telling us that you could see at some point, not now, but you used to be able to see the mastodon bones lying in the deep part of the spring. Wow. It's a lower jaw from a mastodon. Oops, sorry, reflection's kind of bad. There we go. What? Wow. I'll get to that. This is crazy. Old Joe. Oh, that's why he was saying it's Joe Jr. that's in there now. Oh no. Killed in 1966. Body found at the bottom of Wakulla Springs. No one ever found the killer. It's a big boy. Imagine coming upon this guy. Hey, old Joe. Oh, here we go. Creature! Yes. So cool. Oh, and they signed it. Randy, let's go on that old elevator. I'm gonna go ask.
Can't.
Why?
Registered guesses.
So I guess that's as close as I'm gonna get to getting inside of this old elevator. Old luggage. Lloyd F. Wingfield, Harrisburg, PA. 1 million mile suitcase since 1945. That's awesome. So, that's a 1 million mile suitcase. Have you been logging your miles on your suitcase that holds your...
My suitcase Actually, my yellow suitcase has been to Europe 3 times. It's been to Japan. It's been to Canada. And how many times across the state?
Right, so we might be rivaling old Lloyd there.
Yeah.
Yours doesn't look quite as road-worn as his.
No.
In different ways. Okay. There's the spring.
So you swam in the waters in Florida.
Yeah, all the time. These signs weren't here when I was growing up. Survival of the fittest.
Or maybe you just couldn't read.
All right, so the camera says waterproof. We're gonna find out. We're gonna let you dive under. So far it's still going. I think it survived. It survived. Now, my question is, was it purposeful to make the soap in the ladies' room match the bottom of the spring? If so, nice job, Wakulla Springs.